It's gonna be Sleepy Cast today, baby.
Sleepy Cast today. So, yeah, Zakk, how about that One Piece Season 2?
Season 2! Season 2 is real!
The One Piece is real! So,
oh god, 10 more years or 12 more years of this malarkey, brother. Oh god.
And it's confirmed. So, if you didn't know, a little video came out where Oda talks on his freakish Den Mushi.
Incredible.
And not that the Opala cast made for him. And it moves, it's animatronic. So he's talking through it.
Oh, that's cool. He has his own. It looks like Oda.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very cool. It's animatronic. It moves as he talks. I don't know how that works, but anyway, he proudly announces season 2, and apparently, thanks to the boys on the Discord, it is the fastest show to ever get greenlit for season 2 in Netflix history.
It's about right.
It has taken 14 days. The least amount before that was 17. And
I mean, it was a big hit instantly. I can't believe how beloved it's been.
Yeah. And then he drew a very funny picture on his work desk. Guess who the funny picture of was?
Hachi.
Chopper!
Chopper, baby!
Tony and Chopper. He says,
to commemorate the fact that he will not be in the show.
Oh no, he says, I think the crew needs a doctor. Oh Lord. Oh.
The crew does need a doctor, which is why they're getting Jamie Lee Curtis as a main character as Kureha.
Yes. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I hope people who are positive now keep that same energy, because I will give you no leverage. I will be on you like white on rice, because you all have given me nothing but ire. Okay, well, 7 models. Get to it. What VFX Jannies, get to it. Chop chop.
Chop chop, indeed.
Oh, Wobble. Oh my god, Wobble.
What are they gonna do with a Wobble? Wobble is gonna be a disgusting freak. I cannot wait to see that.
I can't wait to see Vivi ride on this VFX duck. I can't wait. This horse-sized bird.
I hope it looks like a chocobo.
I mean, that
goofier.
That's the correct answer. It's the correct answer.
Yeah.
Also, State of Play came out. You can ride on chocobos, and chocobos can scale mountains now. I will still not buy a PS5. You cannot make me.
I'm not doing it for... Yeah, I'm not buying a PS5 for 16. I'll wait for it to come out on PC when it's better.
Exactly. And it doesn't... And I refuse to have that ugly thing in my house. So,
but you don't want Perfect Cell as your gaming console?
I do not want Seto Kaiba as my gaming console, no. Like
Blue Eyes White console.
Basically, I can't. In other news, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, I'm happy. I waited 20 years. All these children mocking me, saying it will never happen. It happened.
I just find it absolutely flabbergasting for myself. I'm glad that it's getting attention. I'm glad that people are going to get to experience it for the first time, like people that didn't have a GameCube.
Yes.
And have a Switch. I'm glad that they get to play the game. Was there a purpose? Is there a point to remastering 1000 Year Door?
Remaking.
Are they remaking it entirely?
It's a full remake because the models are different.
Huh.
Because they're making them look like, you know how in those pop-up books you got the little characters that move?
Yeah.
They're making them look like that because there's like layers. The models are layered. So it's like each model is made up of individual pieces.
Mm-hmm.
To give it
it's just so weird to me, though.
Like, it is.
Like, that game is so stylized, and the graphics hold up so well, and it's already perfect.
And they made it look better.
They're gonna mess it up somehow.
The guillotine or the noose in the square is still there.
The sword of Damocles is hanging right over the head of Paper Mario. The sword of Damocles looking hilariously like a pair of scissors.
And honestly, we've gone so down the well in terms of just terrible quality that we can only go up. Because I played Origami King, I've deleted Origami King.
Yeah, I mean, I played Sticker Star, and I was disgusted by that game.
It's awful.
I was disgusted. I hated it.
And it, like, Super I've never played, but Super was like...
Super looked like it was pretty good, but it wasn't like 1,000-Year Door. It wasn't a masterpiece, but it was pretty good. It was a good game.
It was a sign, but you didn't see it because it was still a good game.
Yeah.
It still had a creep factor because that one minion girl kind of like spreads apart and turns into a spider or something. Her name is Mimi. Yeah. So Nintendo, kind of good, and then Mario RPG is coming out, so I have faith.
I'm glad that they managed to finally get the rights to RPG again.
Yeah.
Although I wonder how Square is going to utilize that.
I think Square and Nintendo are friends now because the entirety of the company is just in Smash now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Sora Amiibo's coming out, so that's cool.
The entirety of the company is in Smash now, except for one character. One character we all wanted for years. Where's Gino? Put him in, Sakurai. You hack, you coward, you fraud.
I mean, because it's time. It's actually time now.
Especially now that they got the rights, they're remaking the game.
Yeah, and it's going to be hot. Red hot.
Oh my god, I do not know how I feel about some of the changes they're making.
See, I didn't play the original, so I'm not coming from a place of knowing.
The spread move? The whole spread move thing? Like,
yeah.
I would love for that to be a toggleable option.
For difficulty.
Which it will not be.
Yeah, and then the super moves, I can see why people may not like that, even though they look cool.
It feels like I have a lot of pain and hurting. I've been hurt before by a Nintendo property.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series.
Oh, I know.
Do you remember the greatest one of all of them, Gates to Infinity for the 3DS?
I'm familiar, but tell me the lore.
Hang on, I was munching on something. So,
yes.
Gates to Infinity had a very interesting mechanic, I guess. Where if you just explored long enough, then you would get a room clearing super move.
Oh.
And it was lame and it was bad and it completely messed up the pacing. It completely threw off the difficulty, the difficulty curve. The scaling was all messed up. It really messed up a lot of things.
Uh-oh.
And with things like that and the AoE attacks, right?
Right.
I do like how it rewards skill to get it just right and all that good stuff. Right. But the game already did that. And the game was already perfectly paced. The difficulty curve was perfect in that game. It was one of the first RPGs one of the reasons it's so beloved. It's one of the first RPGs that ever came out that did not require you to go out and grind.
I can see that, yeah.
It was so perfectly paced, and it was just really good. It always felt fun and a little bit challenging when it needed to be. And it feels like now it's like, well, no, the stupid poopy diaper gamers nowadays will not be able to play a video game. We have to change it. It has to be easy, or else people won't like it. It's like, people do like it. Let it stand on its own.
That's what's so weird, because like, I'm going.
I'm just being, I guess, cautiously pessimistic.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
What you were saying?
That's what's weird about it, because I look at Pikmin 4, and I'm like, that was actually, I was worried about it, but it was actually perfectly paced. The difficulty goes up.
Because Pikmin 4 is a game that was built from the ground up.
Yeah.
It was the difficulty curve is paced around its specific mechanics.
Right.
And the people making that game are very good at making video games.
Yes. Because it makes
taking an already known project like this, that's already completely perfectly paced, and then adding the fun new mechanics that make it less perfectly paced. Like, are we going to adjust it?
It needs to be so hard. It needs to be hard.
It doesn't even need to be that difficult. That game was never difficult.
Oh Lord!
But it was fun.
Now I'm scared.
That's what I mean. Like I said, I only say all this because I have been drastically hurt before by seeing mechanics exactly like this done very poorly. Granted, the guys making Mario, they definitely pour those games with a much finer comb than the guys making Pokemon, but still.
Because Pokemon, despite its weird spikes in quality, is all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is so... I don't get it. I don't get it. From the Paper Mario point of view, they just need to leave... much like how when Mario RPG, they just need to leave it how it is. Because that game, too, had good pacing. It's probably a bit harder than usual, because you do have to do a little bit of grinding, because I remember when I was a lad, I could not finish it. Because there are two boss battles like right after one another at the end.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah. Like they take you through the ringer. It's like 3 bosses or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have high hopes because this is actually the pinnacle of the series and there's nothing else after this. So yeah, I hope both of them sell well, and it kind of opens up a new door, a 1,000-year door. Look at me, I made the pun.
Hey.
For Mario franchises moving forward, because Mario RPGs moving forward, because we are in the gutter.
We need more. We need a brand new, entirely brand new IP for a Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Take a lesser known character that nobody cares about in the Mario franchise and give them a Captain Toad game and make it an RPG.
My candidates are Vivian and Gino.
That would be cool. I was thinking like the Mario main cast, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Where's the Daisy game?
Well, we do got the Peach game.
Yeah, the Peach game is probably what I was most excited for in that state of play.
Yeah.
Because it was the one thing that they showed that wasn't a DLC, a remake, or a port.
True. It
was the only thing that they showed in that state of play that was entirely unique and original to it. And also, Princess Peach, Final Fantasy X-2, video game.
Balan Wonder World.
Balan Wonder World. Please.
Yes.
It looks fun.
It does. She is a musketeer, a sword fighter, and she is Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah. Like, I would love to see, like, a Peach RPG in general.
Me too.
Because that'd be cool. Or, like, I don't know, Captain Toad got his own game. What if we had an entire game based off of the boos? Make a spooky RPG.
Or, like, King Boo. Make him, like... more
King Boo, and then you have a whole bunch of other boos that are all like unique and have funny little hats.
I love hats.
And you can recruit them from the overworld by doing
spooks.
By doing spooks and japes, doing quests with them, for them, gaining their loyalty. Or no, you're King Boo. They're loyal. Make it like a Make it like an anti-hero game.
Yeah.
Where King Boo is like massively evil and he has all of his funny, friendly servants doing battle for him.
Boos and Dry Bones.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
That'd be cool. I like that, Zakk.
Make a spooky RPG and then make Luigi the final boss, and you have to fight Luigi with the poltergeist, and it's really hard.
Yeah. Or you could have him team up with Waluigi to fight Luigi.
That'd be funny.
And Waluigi's was just a hapless goon hired by King Boo.
Waluigi's DLC.
Yes. Oh, I like that. There you go.
Like, if you give me the rights to make the King Boo game, all of the characters that you recruit are ghosts.
Yes.
And then you have, like, and I would have King Boo. I would have it be like you have to fight the other enemies of Mario, who all represent their own different factions. Like, you have a Dry Bones faction, you have a Koopa faction, you have a Goomba faction.
There is a King Goomba.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, there's a King Babam. True.
And then you get all of them under your service. So the further that you go down the game, you gain like King Goomba's service, and then you can start recruiting Goombas by going to the Goomba world and exploring there again, and make it like Pokemon. That's what I'm saying, is make it like Pokemon.
Yeah. Pokemon Gang Wars. I like it.
Pokemon Gang Wars for King Koopa's army.
Yes. And Bowser is not having it, but you turn him into Dry Bowser and you recruit him. Oh no. That's good.
And that is your 100% completion bonus.
Yes.
If you catch them all, if you collect every minion under your service, then you can go and face Bowser in this final epic confrontation where you can beat him, turn him into Dry Bowser, and get him on your team.
I like that. That's sick.
I don't know where you would go from there by having King Koopa on your team, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's just cool.
And then you could go back to like your King Boo's castle, like the mansion from Mario 64.
Yeah.
And then all of your boys that you're not using, that you put away, you stored away in your box, you can have them go out and do stuff for you.
Oh, bro, the
little side quests and just idle stuff.
What if the scary piano's your butler?
Would be cool.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, this game is good.
I love it.
I just came up with this idea right now.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it.
It would be the Pokemon killer. That's funny. I just want to have an entire team of Boos, all with different abilities and funny hats.
I do like funny hats because funny hats means cute baby, and I do like a cute baby in my video game.
Mm-hmm.
So, about that One Piece.
Oh yeah, this is a One Piece stream, isn't it?
Yes. Shucks. I forgot.
Season 2, baby!
Season 2 with 1092.
Oh.
And
we gotta go and figure out where Kuma's going.
Yes. Chapter 1092, Tyrant Kuma's rampage through the Holy Land. And we have a fat man on the cover.
What was it? 2 chapters ago that we got Kuro on the cover?
Yeah, like from peak into shambles. Okay.
Kuro is a stoic, very smart. He's got character, but he's not exactly like a bombastic and expressive kind of guy.
Right.
They give him so much character.
And funny cats.
When he's reading with cats.
Yes.
They gave Jinbei a bunch of funny fish, but why is he so bored? Or worried? Or why is he just there?
And here's the thing. Those are remoras. Remoras hang around whale sharks to clean them. This is the first whale shark thing he has done in the entirety of his existence in the manga.
And it was a request from a fan.
Oh my god. Oda. Like, brother, what is this character? What is he? What is he?
Tell me more.
I don't understand. This is perfect. I've wanted this for like 20 years, and it's not even real.
Yeah, can we get more of this for Jinbei, please? And also,
go on.
Do anything with Jinbei, like, I don't know. It's like the expression that I just don't like.
And I've been gaslit for a decade, but you're seeing it live here.
Yeah.
He's boring. He's actually boring.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Like this attempts to have so much love and character in it. This might be the most boring cover page I've ever seen in my life.
His cover story was boring. Remember that, finding the poneglyph?
No.
Exactly. It amounted to nothing. It did nothing. I mean, there was a funny, cute cat Sea King in it, but that doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue.
I'm interested in Ursus Shock.
Yeah.
I'm assuming anybody who's watching this has already read the chapter.
Of course.
So you already know what happens. Kuma's fighting a Marijois.
Right,
cool.
yeah.
Ursus Shock is interesting. Is this like that move where he just like takes a whole bunch of damage and then he could push that damage out like he did with Luffy's damage?
No, this is him compressing air
and then just pushing it outwards.
Yeah. Here's what's interesting.
Why is he not pushing away his own pain?
Well, that's a different ability.
Why is he not using that ability?
I think because he has no cognitive thought processes in his head. There's nothing upstairs. There's nothing going on up there now.
I guess, but he has enough cognitive thought process to compress an air bubble and shoot it outward?
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, I don't know. No,
he could do attacks. You would think that reaching your goal, survival is your first objective, and reaching your goal requires some survival first, and then I don't know. Although Sakazuki, my boy,
he's always
here.
He's doing his job all the time.
my man is living the goon life, and I love him.
And I love that the bourgeoisie are mad because they couldn't eat lobster. That's great.
It's incredible. Everyone's yelling at Sakazuki. He does not care. He does not give a single solitary flip. He is just here doing his job. He's not even listening to them. They're yelling and he's just like, eh.
And he's ready. He's ready. He's going. He catches Kuma's foot.
All the heckling from the groundlings. It's time to fight Kuma.
Kuma looks great, by the way. Look at him. Look at this pose.
Kuma looks so good. Kuma is completely posed up. I love him.
And he gives him the Whitebeard treatment, which is crazy. And he catches his foot.
He doesn't want to take down Kuma. Kuma's been really, really helpful to Sakazuki.
Yeah.
Kuma has been nothing but an absolute boon. An absolute lad. A complete and total benefit for his cause.
Basically.
Until right now.
Which is why I think he's lenient and letting him get away. Which I mean lenient for Sakazuki, because he does catch his foot, which is crazy. Oh my god. Imagine getting your foot caught in lava. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we get that flashback with him talking with Bonnie, and we find out it's just like her saying, Kuma wouldn't leave me or whatever, which is interesting because that kind of leads into what I assume we're getting next chapter.
And I guess that sort of explains why Sakazuki let Bonnie go.
Yeah.
I guess he owes some sort of debt to Kuma.
I guess
it's so weird, right?
I guess it's kind of like a Kizaru to Sentomaru sort of thing. Like, this is technically my niece because her father was so helpful in the war effort, so I don't really want to do anything to hurt her, even though she is a pirate, and her very existence kind of goes against my morals. Though it could be another... This
is like the first time that Sakazuki has ever done anything like that, though.
Yeah, it's so weird.
He sees pirate, he hits the kill button. This is the first time he just lets a pirate go.
Fascinating.
Like, the daughter of a work acquaintance is not enough to quell that Sakazuki rage.
True, though.
There's something deeper between him and Kuma in particular.
Which, honestly, this is making me like Sakazuki even more. Because I was more...
He's the GOAT.
He is. He's quite good.
Even though he's not the GOAT because the GOAT works for Buddha, but...
True. I get you.
But this is a really well, I guess, paced scene. I like this a lot.
Me too. Cut to Egghead, and my favorite sea beast is dead. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry.
You see the little funny one with the bear ears?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I was distraught.
They got Kuma'd.
Oh, my poor baby. Oh, bye-bye, little fellow. You will be missed.
And once again, Luffy is not going instantly to Gear 5.
Which is crazy.
Against Kizaru.
Look how fast Snake Man is. Good lord.
Yeah, Snake Man is crazy.
He's making contact with him. Oh my god.
Yeah, Snake Man is ridiculous. I love it.
I love it a lot. So here's something I didn't. Well, no, this whole exchange is weird because he goes away in a snap, like kilometers away from the island.
Yeah, once he turns into light, that's how fast he moves.
Jeez.
But I think it's the only weakness of Kizaru's fruit is that it takes time for him to shift into light.
Yeah, it's always depicted very slow, which is weird. But then it's like he's speed. You know what I think that is? I wonder if he collects momentum.
It's possible.
Because he keeps saying like speed is weight. Because like here, this scene almost doesn't make sense. Because he teleports away. He zips away rather. He then goes into light, becomes solid again. And then where does this momentum come from?
I absolutely love how this is paneled, by the way.
Yes.
It could have been a little bit better. But for the first time in a long time in One Piece, I can follow along and understand the action on my first read through.
Yes.
Remember Gear 5 versus Lucci? That was a mess.
That was
incomprehensible. But this, you see him turn into light. The light's going. It's going faster. You see him zooming towards where Luffy is on Egghead. Luffy sees a bright light and boom! Kicked into the stratosphere.
He could not. And then I guess he goes through the robot as he's flying.
Yeah, he gets kicked right through the robot. It's kind of hilarious.
Jeez.
So is he already Gear 5 at this point? It's kind of hard to tell, but I think those are Snake Man limbs that I'm looking at. Yeah,
they look like Snake Man limbs. Also, the recovery time is crazy because he goes right out of Snake Man into Gear 5 later, which is nuts.
Yeah, Luffy gets exploded into...
Oh my god.
He goes through. He goes through it.
Yes, through it.
This was supposed to incinerate you. From simply touching it. It's supposed to atomize you.
Oh, yeah, you see the grid lines.
Luffy goes through it.
He goes through it.
Twice. Luffy cannot be killed.
No, he cannot.
we thought Kaido was tough.
No, this is something else.
Then again, Kaido definitely, Kaido and Big Mom both go through that easy.
Yeah. Big Mom probably turns into a homie as she's going through because it's nonsensical what she can do.
God, Kizaru looks so cool. Kizaru's powers look so cool.
He's such a menace. Also, he kicks Bonnie in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the death thrust, or timely thrust?
Well, I think he misses kicking her.
Yeah.
He's about to, and she manages to get out of the way just in time.
That makes more sense, actually. You're right.
Which, Bonnie is FTL. There we go, boys.
Yes, take that, Power Scalers.
Take that, Power Scalers. Now she's definitely joining the crew.
I secretly hope so. I love her so much, but we have to see. The Kuma flashback is going to, actually be the yes or the no.
Yeah.
But timely thrust is the thing she does on Vegapunk way back when.
Yeah, she's trying to make baby Kizaru, which I want to see. I want to see baby Kizaru.
Yes. I don't know why Frankie's fighting a radical beam, but okay, fine.
I've been had.
Oh?
I'm so mad.
Why?
From the very beginning, the moment we saw Kizaru, I have been saying, I want to see what happens if he's hit by the radical beam. I want to see that beam struggle.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see Frankie use Kizaru's power against him. And we finally got it! And he dips!
He dips. This ship looks so small. So yeah, no, he's gone.
Yeah, this ship is tiny. This is way off. This is way off scaled.
Unless Frankie's humongous, which we
Unless Frankie is huge, which he's pretty big. I don't think Frankie is half the size of the mast.
Yeah, no. The scaling is terrible. The detail's great. The scaling is terrible. Lilith is about right though. But anyway,
yeah.
We got your favorite girl, Atlas,
giving a Yosha
as they crack my girlfriend's code.
Yeah.
And Kizaru just shows up and it's terrifying.
I'll admit, I'm not really a big fan of how this subplot was kind of handled.
It was very quick.
Another, I guess, casualty to the pacing of Egghead.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they have to go, it's like, okay, we need to figure out this code. And then the next chapter, okay, we're figuring out this code. And then the next chapter, okay, we figured out the code. And that's really all we got from this subplot.
Yeah, it didn't really go anywhere. It's just stalling for time.
Yeah, it was just wasting everyone's time. Which I guess is the point, but I don't know. It feels like you could have done more with that.
Yeah.
Like, really delve into York's backstory, right? This is where the York flashback happened.
That needs to happen at some point, because I can't imagine all this was for nothing, just for some japes.
And then you go through a York flashback, and they talk about why York is doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
Her relationship with everyone else, their relationship to her, how they view her, how she views them. Really get into the nitty-gritty of who York is as a person. And then right when we get to the end of the flashback, they share a touching moment together.
Yeah.
Whereas everybody's together, it's York's fondest memory. And part of that memory, I don't know, involved going to a picnic or something where they weren't doing science, they weren't being Vegapunk, they were just being themselves.
Right.
And that's where they realized that it's picnic. That's the password.
I like that. Oh right? My God. Now you're making me hate the chapter. Jeez.
It's not the chapter's fault, but this subplot was much of Egghead, right?
Yeah.
A lot of things in Egghead. This chapter was this subplot was very, very much rushed.
I do hope.
And not really thought through very well.
Yeah. I do hope we kind of go back on some things, because it feels like a lot of, not medias res, but a lot of skipping around has happened without much explanation.
Yeah.
And
how did Robin get decked in the schnoz and destroyed and killed instantly?
Yeah.
What happened?
How did the angel babies get captured? What's going on here? Why did they surrender? Or if they surrendered, why did they surrender? Did S-Snake tell them to surrender? Why did she do that? I don't know.
Why would S-Snake have that authority?
Right.
I don't think the Seraphim have authority over Vegapunk.
No. So it's strange, you know? Are her personal feelings
stronger than their pre-coding?
Right.
And that's an interesting question to even ask off the rip, right?
Right.
For these clones.
Because if that's true, we
gotta worry. We are worried.
Because the whole project is defunct now, because Doflamingo is just going to do something one time.
Doflamingo is going to destroy the world.
Yes. And there are two of them now. What if he's like, I want to break my daddy out of prison? Then there are two.
And then it's Doflamingo and alien boosted Doflamingo.
Yes. Father and son working together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mary Joa does not stand a chance.
No. Strings for everyone. So yeah, Kizaru gets captured by a giant cartoon albino.
I do love, every time these two show up, Kizaru just shows up out of nowhere.
Yes.
Obviously, he shows up out of nowhere. Because he's so fast. And skipping around like that is perfect.
It is. I like that.
It's perfect to show his power, right?
Yes.
Luffy shows up out of nowhere because it's so shocking that he's suddenly here. And is big.
Big monkey.
Big Luffy.
I love that the drums of liberation have this like weird like area of effect, because this only happens when he goes Gear 5. The whole eye popping out.
The eye popping out thing?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It keeps happening.
I know. I thought it was funny the first time, but it's no longer funny.
I'm
Although it is really funny with Atlas.
It is.
Because she has fake eyes.
I didn't even notice her in the side. Oh my god, Zakk. Yo!
It's really funny with Atlas, and they put the kanji over her face.
That she's the best one though.
They put the kanji over the best joke in this panel.
That's dumb.
Why would you do this?
I don't like that. That's dumb.
It would have been funny if one of her eyes just fell out and stayed out. If that was the eye that they just replaced and it wasn't installed properly.
Oh no!
That'd be so funny.
That'd be great. But yes, one man named Monkey has caught another man named Monkey.
Incredible.
And the drums of liberation have activated the giant robot who looks like oars. Which is
we're gonna need to talk about this.
What does this mean?
What does this mean? That's from the Ancient Kingdom.
Uh-oh.
Why does it respond to Joy Boy?
Uh-oh. With his Zunisha eyes. Interesting.
Are we going to actually learn something about the Ancient Kingdom?
We should. It's been 1 billion years. Please, Oda, start popping them answers out.
And because of that helmet.
Yeah, Viking.
Elbaf.
Elbaf.
What does the Ancient Kingdom have to do with Elbaf?
And
they have to tie that into something, right?
And then
that's where we're going next.
And then, too, ancient giants have horns like that, too. So does this whole horn culture come from the ancient giants, which then transfers to the giants, which has something to do with the ancient... I don't know.
And did they model this robot after an ancient giant?
Because I'm getting Ords vibes from it now. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's something interesting to really think about. Like... It's got the same build. It's got like the big belly, like Popeye arm build. Yeah, That's so interesting.
Is this a robot?
Is it a robot?
Or is it a suit of armor?
Which suits of armor are very important.
Then again, the Bleem kind of gives that away. That's a robot.
Yeah. I mean,
have we ever had a non-robotic character have that specific onomatopoeia when opening their eyes? I don't think Bleem is ever... I could be wrong. It might be a different translation in the Japanese, but I think that is deliberate.
That feels like a robot thing.
Yeah, that feels deliberate. On the hands of Viz Media, where I am reading One Piece legally.
Exactly, Viz. We love Viz here. This is a Viz podcast.
Give us money.
Please.
Or at least a free trial so I could read One Piece for free.
I would love a free trial and money.
Why not both?
Why not both? Also, I love Kizaru's face here. His lip all the way out.
There you are.
Oh, he looks so good, goofy and good.
He's good. I said it before. I'll say it again. Borsalino will save One Piece.
He better.
And he's doing a pretty good job right now. I hope to God the fight doesn't end because Gear 5th is here.
I said it in a video before. We need Awakened Logia right now. This would be the perfect time to pop it. When else? Sakazuki? No. Right now. Show me that.
No. Oh, there's one character that we have to save Awakened Logia.
Don't say it.
He's got a fire fruit.
Zakk, get out.
Honestly, I don't think Saba's getting an awakening before Crocodile. Crocodile's like the first major Logia that we've seen.
Oh, what about Smoker?
Smoker exists, but Crocodile was like the first one that was like really. Nah, Smoker was still really impactful. What am I talking about?
No, you're actually right. Smoker's not impactful, brother.
He was, dude. It took the world's most wanted man to get Luffy out of the pinch that Smoker put him in.
I guess, but Crocodile like killed Luffy.
Yeah, Crocodile was like the difference between Crocodile and Smoker is that people remember and like Crocodile as a villain.
Yeah.
We don't do that for Smoker.
No.
Unfortunately.
No, we do not. Also, I kind of can't wait for Crocodile to be kind of turned into Sanji. Which means he's the butt of jokes. I was
about to say, like, he hates Okama, or
no, cut that out. No,
like what?
No, like no.
I know he's got this history with Ivankov,
right? Yeah, no.
In what way? There's a lot of ways that he could be Sanji. Dude, I would love it if Crocodile learned to cook and got really into that.
Oh, bruh, he did own a restaurant.
I thought was that a restaurant? Or was that a casino?
A restaurant and casino.
Ah,
Rain Dinners was called.
Buggy son, would you like elephant tuna? And
it's dry.
And it's dry. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's such a good joke.
He can only make dried food.
He only makes dry food. Oh, that's. I'm starting a manga. I'm gonna learn to draw. I'm doing this nonsense myself.
That's so good. But I meant in two ways. One, that he is a serious character that is he's a serious character that's James Bond like, and he kind of becomes the butt of the jokes despite him being serious. He's also a character that smokes all the time, and he's a character that
there are a lot of parallels.
Yeah.
They both have a very particular affinity for the heat.
Yeah. Both of them may have been women at one point. Sanji definitely was. When he was Nami. But yeah. Yeah, so we have to see about that. But this Logia Awakening needs to pop at some point with somebody. Hopefully here, but it may be with Crocodile.
Letting one of the admirals do it would be cool.
It would be. I mean, we need to signify the Marines as a threat.
I mean, Marineford 2 helped.
Yeah, Kobe.
It cost us Garp, but the Marines got a single W.
Yeah.
In the series, they got one win.
Yeah. Well, I guess 2 Marineford, if you call that a win.
The Marineford, yeah.
Well, I guess it is when they killed the strongest man. Well, no, they didn't. Blackbeard did, but whatever. It was on their turf. It doesn't matter.
The purpose of Marineford was to execute Portgas D. Ace.
And they did that.
Portgas D. Ace was dead by the end of Marineford. That is a victory on their hands.
In the most violent way possible, dear God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would like Kizaru to be that dude and be the danger. It would be nice.
Borsalino will save One Piece. Have faith, brother.
I have faith. I have faith in Yellow Monkey. Turn into a Golden Uzaru, please.
That would be so funny.
Oh, and he's just a big monkey wearing a suit, please. Big light monkey. Go on.
I have an idea.
Yes.
About what a Logia Awakening is.
Lay it on me.
So you know what we've seen from Paramecia Awakenings so far. We've only seen 2 Paramecia Awakenings, right? String and Mochi, I believe.
Also Long Kid. So 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, it changes, but the base way of an awakening is to turn the ground around you into your particular thing.
Yeah.
And then you can manipulate that.
Right.
I'm thinking the Logia takes it one step further. You don't manipulate the earth, you manipulate the sky.
I can see that.
The very air around you you get a Z axis in what you can manipulate.
Okay.
Kizaru could probably, it's based off of his stuff. Kizaru could likely just turn every particle of air around him into that force field generator.
Yeah, why not?
We already know it won't kill Luffy.
Right. Because it seems like anything done here on Egghead, he should be able to do.
Yeah. Like, Kizaru 100% should be making shadow clones of him.
Exactly.
100% there should be 100 Kizaru clones. Holograms.
Yes.
And then Goofy Luffy is going to have to fight with Atlas's power gloves. After we already determined that Luffy fights too hard in Gear 5 and destroys them. A lot of things have already been set up for something like this.
Yes. Because where's the glove plot going to go if not here?
So, I have an idea that the gag of the fight is going to be Luffy keeps destroying the gloves, and Vegapunk is going to have to continuously and more quickly make more gloves.
That's hot. And he keeps running back to get more gloves. He brings them back. Luffy is now a different size, and he goes, "This is useless!" Destroys it, runs into the back to make a more fitting size. Yo. I like that.
And then when he destroys the gloves on the ground, you could have Nami and Usopp going, "We could have still used those!"
And what a good power-up for Usopp to observe all these. Hopefully Frankie will help him. Frankie runs back to the lab, and all three of them are making the gloves. Atlas too. Get everybody on it. All of them.
Frankie's going to be busy doing something else.
Oh, what?
Frankie is busy fixing Vega Force 01.
True.
Combining it with the ship.
You're a genius.
And putting gloves on that.
You're a genius. Can I have that for a short? I need that for a short.
Go nuts.
Oh my god, that's so good.
The year of Frankie will have a payoff.
That is genius. Oh, that's a short, bruh. Oh.
There's a giant hole in the middle of Vega Force 1 that is roughly Sunny-sized.
Put a boat on it.
Put a boat in it.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, Sunny Gurren Lagann, baby.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Should we end it there, actually? Oh, my God. Oh.
I think that's a very good high note to leave it on. Little bit of a shorter episode today, but you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? The quality outweighs the quantity.
Exactly.
That's what you come here for.
Subscribe to Reddit Sephiroth.
Subscribe to Palapede Works.
We'll see you next week, everyone, because there's no break. Bye-bye.
Hooah, boys! More One Piece Season 2, baby!
2?